In this video, we're going to find out if EVO Zeros from Mitsubishi actually exist and if they're actually a real thing. So stick around and find out. But in the meantime, we are going to take a look at this beautiful Mitsubishi Galant. This has only 70,000 Ks. She is a pure classic. If you live anywhere outside of Japan, Australia, and New Zealand, you probably don't know what this JDM car is. So this is a Mitsubishi Galant. It's known as a VR-4. These were around, I think, in the late 80s to the early 90s of this variation before the next 4G63 motor was in the Lancer Evolutions. This is a clean example. It's even got the factory wheels, which is cool. And the decals there, I love back in the early 90s that so many of the JDM cars had to be said that they're intercooled turbo, which is awesome. This is a prime example. 70,000 Ks, and it's genuine Ks as well. They're such a sleeper, eh? Besides like the little vents on the bonnet, it's a very, very cool. It just looks like a mum and dad sedan to drive for the kids around, eh? Back in the 90s, they would just blitz people. Such a cool one, but let me show you this interior. Honestly, it feels like you're stepping back in time. The door cards on here is pristine. Those seats are completely original. I love how they did the carpet seats back then as well in the late 80s and the 90s. That dash is pretty good. Besides the damage right there, I guess it could do a bit of a touch up, but honestly for 70,000 Ks for a 1991 example, I honestly wouldn't complain too much about it, man. This is a very cool car and extremely fun and fast. So I can speak from experience being in New Zealand. Back in the early 2000s, these Galants used to be everywhere. They used to be so cheap. I'm sure it's the same thing over in Australia. These cars were thrash, heap of fun, and actually went pretty hard as well. But while we've got the bonnet open, let's go take a look at it. Here you go. It's basically the first generation of the 4G63 motor. Even this one, that's really clean for 70,000 Ks in 1991. And it's got the stock airbox. Like, everything about this car is cool, man. Pretty much just, if anything, maybe surface rust, but it's E39A for the chassis code, frame number. But that is as stock as you're going to get from a classic Galant VR-4. From all my research that I've done with bidding on cars from Japan and looking at the auction sheets and dealing with cars in New Zealand and Australia, what I come to a conclusion of is that EVO Zero isn't actually a real thing. It's just something that people made up in New Zealand and Australia, wherever it started, to refer to these VR-4 Galants. Now, there is a subtle difference between the Galant VR-4 models, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. And the subtle difference is the simple bonnet vents. So the EVO Zero that people refer to have the bonnet vents, and the plain bonnet are just the normal VR-4s. This is what I'm told. Now, I have heard that there's a rumor that these ones with the bonnet vents, or known as the EVO Zero, have a different turbo to the normal Galant VR-4s. And I've heard there's maybe some other subtle differences, but as far as I'm aware, I can't find anything on it. So if you believe that EVO Zeros do exist, chuck it in the comments as to why they do and where's the proof around it as well. So I think we can sort out that myth that EVO Zeros don't actually exist. It's just something that was made up in New Zealand and Australia, and they definitely don't exist over in Japan. But look, at Importify Cars, we've got a ton more vehicles that we're going to be doing videos on, so make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel.